Continuing Jessie L. Weston's From Ritual to Romance, Chapter 14, the author, the Grail Mystery, and gave solemn warning against its revelation. And Bleheres, who knew the Grail and many other tales, the Brehre, who knew all the legendary tales concerning the princes of Britain, and the famous storyteller Blethericus, of whom Giraldus speaks, are distinct and separate personages, are mere inventions of the separate writers. Do all these passages refer to one of the same individual who, in that case, may well have deserved the title Famosus Edda Fabulator? With regard to the attitude taken up by certain critics that no evidential value can be attached to these references, I would point out that when medieval writers quote an authority for their statements, they as a rule refer to a writer whose name carries weight and will impress the readers. They are offering a guarantee for the authenticity of their statements. The special attribution may be purely fictitious, but the individual referred to enjoys an established reputation. Thus, the latter cyclic redactions of the Arthurian romances are largely attributed to Walter Map, who, in view of his public position and political activities, could certainly never have had the leisure to compose one half of the literature with which he is credited. In the same way, Robert de Boron, Chrétien de Troyes, Wolfram von Eschenbach, are all referred to as sources without any justification to the fact. Nor is it possible that Wouter, who wrote on the continent, and who, if he really be Wouter de Nain, was under the patronage of the Count of Flanders, would have gone out of his way to invent a Welsh source. Judging from analogy, the actual existence of a personage named Bleheres, who enjoyed a remarkable reputation as storyteller, is prime facte extremely probable. But are these references independent? Was there more than one Bleheres? I think not. The name is proper and not a family name. In the latter case, it might be possible to argue that we were dealing with separate members of a family or group of bardic poets whose office it was to preserve and to relate the national legends. But we are dealing with variants of a popular name, and that of distinctly insular and Welsh origin. A title of my Quest volume remarks that we have as little faith in Wouter's appeal to Welshman Bleheres as a source for his continuation of Chrétien's Perceval, as we have in Layamon's similar appeal to Bede and St. Austin in the beginning of The Brute. The remark seems to be singularly inept. There is no parallel between